Tonight, I want to show you and tell you a story of a government that is staging a full-fledged control assault on our country. As much as I wish this weren't true, every day that goes by, the evidence mounts up. Tonight, I'm going to show you 3 things that I told you a year ago, and they're all happening now. I don't want to be right on this, but the facts bear it out. We are the ones left to fight it. Apparently, there are too many tickle fights going on inside the Beltway. I want to show you now a map of how much land is owned in America by our government. This is the federal government. They own nearly 650 million acres of land, almost 30% of the land area in the United States. I saw this map this morning on Fox and Friends, and I knew it was bad, but look at this. And look how it's distributed. You know, it's really weird is before the progressive era, this was not part of really America. The West, it was still being conquered, it was still being settled. Oh, and then the progressives came in. It is overwhelming in the West. Nevada is almost 90% owned by the federal government. Alaska is nearly 3/4 federally owned. Compare that to the East. Everything's in single digits. Texas is 2% federally owned land. 2. You know why? You know why they're not rushing in to protect the land from the Texans? Because the Texans will say, get off my land. In Connecticut and New Jersey, you know why they're not protecting all that land? Because it's a rat hole. Let me show you this. Look at this. Remember this. Now let me show you our natural resources over here. These are our natural resources compared to the federal land. Look at where the resources are. Oh my gosh! What an odd coincidence here. It seems like the land we're protecting is the same land where most of the oil and natural resource-rich land. Let me show you another map. Ready for this one? This is shale oil. Show me the shale oil. Here's the shale oil. It's found all around the world. Largest deposits by far. Colorado, Utah, Wyoming. Compare again with me. Colorado, Utah, Wyoming. Last year, the government went after 9 million acres in the West in the name of saving the wild horses and stopping any activities that would destroy the area's special character. Right. What would happen if we tapped these areas for our natural resources? Who are we saving this for? Our children, right? Our grandchildren. Our children and our grandchildren aren't going to have anything left. We could be closer to energy independence. Here's an idea. You want to pay off the debt? This is Fort Knox. The house is on fire. Why wouldn't we drill there instead of crossing our fingers and hoping that somebody's going to design a new magic fairy dust car? I'm not even saying, you don't even have to go for the oil. How about the natural gas? Mark my words. Our great-great-grandchildren will read about us. We are going to go down in world history as a suicidal nation. When we lose everything, environmentalists, let me ask you this. Show me Alaska. Can you bring up Alaska or show me the original chart here? Do you really think that when our country goes under, you don't think the Russians are going to climb over the pole to claim a land they already says is theirs? Who's better? Is Vladimir Putin better at protecting Alaska or the United States of America? How about China? China. When we go bankrupt, who's going to protect this land? China or us? This is a suicide mission that we are on. Citizens of America must stop hoping for change. I've seen the change. We must pray and demand change from this hopeful change because this is unsustainable. Here's the latest land grab, and we only know of it because of this. Let me show it to you. It's a memo. It was leaked by the leaked from the Obama administration. It's now pursuing, the Obama administration, 13 million acres through 11 states in the West, all in the name of national monuments. Oh, maybe we could get a national monument of Chairman Mao. How about one of Stalin? He was good at controlling the lands, huh? National monuments? How many more monuments do we need? I don't need any more monuments. I need a country left. What the hell is happening to us? How are people not seeing this? He's going to do it through executive powers, without consulting the public. 13 million acre land grab for monuments in the West. We find out through a leak. And he's using, you're going to love this, the Antiquities Act of 1906. 1906. Theodore Roosevelt. This Antiquities Act, by the way, is supposed to be confined to the smallest area compatible with proper care. No one but progressives want this. No problem. Executive order. It's an all-in, all-out assault on your rights for power. And it doesn't just stop with land. It doesn't stop with health care. There's more. Land grabs are where we're at today. It's grab all the land you can, grab all the rights you can. How about health care? Oh, let's talk about health care. Friends, we got trouble. Oh, but I guess you're just too stupid to understand all the benefits you'll receive from health care. Oh, it's not going to be a Jiffy Lube for people. No, 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 that was the Soviet Union. This time it's going to be great. How great? It's futuristic. It's a surprise. That's what Nancy Pelosi says. It's a surprise it's going to be so great.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Oh, I can't wait to open it. Now, I'm not a salesman, but I used to think that the old buy it first, then look what's in the box, you know, that Monty Hall used to do, never worked out. Usually ended with wah, wah. Now, that's the clip that everybody's focusing on today. But here's the clip that I think deserves attention. Listen carefully to what she says.
I don't know if you have heard that it is a legislation for the future.
Oh.
Not just about health care for America, but about a healthier America. Where preventive care is not something that you have to pay a deductible for or out of pocket. That prevention is about diet, not diabetes. It's going to be very...
It's going to be great. It's about diet, not diabetes. No, that's not exciting. That's frightening. This is indeed about a future. I don't know if you heard it was about health care. It's not. Yes, Nancy Pelosi, you're right. It's not. It's about the future. In fact, one that kind of... Didn't George Orwell used to write about this future? I do not want the government controlling my diet. I like to being able to decide whether to stuff my face with Doritos and sit around the house in my underpants and eat all day. It's my choice. How does a health care bill help me eat right, I wonder? Will there be food police ready to cuff me and take me in if I have an extra donut? You know, there's a place in New York City. You got to come to New York City and do the town with me, because I know where all the good stuff is. They make double-fried cherry pie. Mmm. It's good. Now, it's been banned. Too many fats. Yeah. May I just say, this pie was made for you and me. See, it's a fatty, fat pie. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Banned. Mm-hmm. Take that down, put the address of the place up. There it is. 383 Fifth Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. This is unbelievable. Have it. You might have a heart attack, but you drop dead with a smile on your face. Eat one while you still can.